A drop at home in the divine will. Number 3 in the Drop Book series. Based on the writings of Luisa Piccarreta, page 15. Another step towards nothingness is abandonment. You must go through the process of giving God everything. Those things you thought were yours all these years were His right along. Give up any claim to them. Everything is God's because He is everything. The good side of abandonment is that things which may have been weighing you down are not yours either. Bills, worries, responsibilities, illnesses, and imperfections all belong to God. It also means the more subtle things are His as well, like ambitions, dreams, and relationships. Everything is His, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You must abandon to Him everything which represents your life. It may take some time, but accomplishing this will bring you to the brink of nothingness, to its very door. When you actually walk through this door, it could be one of the most enjoyable moments of your life. It may be the first time you really feel like you are living the opening words of the incarnation, of the invocation. We are nothing, God is everything. For 2,000 years the Church has taught the faithful about abandonment, but only with the gift of the divine will can you truly abandon your human will. Without the gift, the most the saints could accomplish was to conform their wills to the divine, a spiritual marriage. With the gift, you can give your will to God and disappear in the all who is God. Experiencing the truth of your nothingness is a great place to be. You may even go about the next few days repeating over and over, God, I am nothing and you are everything. Isn't that wonderful? But a nagging suspicion and contradiction will enter this seemingly perfect feeling of nothingness. If I am nothing and God is everything, how come I know what's going on? There has to be something left of me to even have this thought. Then comes the next revelation. There is something beyond nothingness, something that allows me to still be conscious of what is going on around me. What could possibly be beyond the nothingness? A big light goes on. Life in God. You finally caught up with what was true right along. You have always been part of God's humanity, a person within the humanity of Jesus, a person within a person. You know what is going on because you have an existence in God. And now that you have a share in His will, God shares everything with you. It is not His or mine. Everything is ours. Our job, our family, our sufferings, our dreams, our body, our wisdom, our creation. You know what is going on because you share the divine mind. Whether you have the gift of the divine will or not, there is nothing outside of God. But with the gift, God is able to share everything. He is with you for as much as is possible for a creature. Now get ready for the adventure to begin. When you finally realize how close you really are to God as part of His humanity, who shares His will, there should be a radical change in your relationship. All the boundaries between you and God, whether real or imagined, should disappear. One of these boundaries is communication. Get over any notion that you cannot hear God. Of course you can hear him. Remember, his sheep hear his voice. If souls living in the gift of the divine will cannot hear his voice, who can? You should be inspired to make every day a constant conversation with the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. If you do, you will begin to experience their different personalities and distinct voices. The image of the Father as a demanding taskmaster will disappear. You will experience him as the perfect, loving Father he is. Jesus will become your best friend and the love of your life. He will teach, encourage, and entertain you. He will play practical jokes on you. He will never leave you. He cannot leave you because he cannot leave himself. Not to be left behind is the Holy Spirit. The nature of his personhood may remain a mystery to you, but his personality will begin to shine forth. He's exciting, surprising, humorous, and breathtaking in all his activities. With every passing day, you will become even more adept to communicating with the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. You may never hear an audible voice, but you will share a silent language with them, a spiritual connection. You will experience a flow of ideas, thoughts, pictures, dreams, or visions, which you will know is coming from them. God will destroy any doubt in your mind as to whether you are really having a divine conversation. You will be given tangible signs whether or not you need them. Most of the signs will be subtle. The Father, Son, and Holy Spirit want you to recognize them in the little things so you can get better at seeing them in everything. Let's say you are confused about a person's behavior towards you. So you ask the Father, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, "What's going on?" You tell them you feel like you are getting mixed signals from the person. Right at that moment, a car passes you with the license plate MIXSIG, mix sig. There is your answer. Not only do you get a confirmation of your thoughts by the Creator of the world, but he makes you laugh too. You have become a foursome with the Trinity, your own personal divine consortium. Instead of complaining about the world, you will crawl up on your Father's lap and ask him to extend his mercy. When Jesus is saddened by a person's behavior, you will remind him of the things the person did right and put the person in the best light. You will become the Holy Spirit's greatest cheerleader, joining in his activities as he renews and sanctifies the earth in these times. The supernatural will become normal. You'll begin to see the divine will in everything, everybody, and all circumstances. Every detail of your day will be significant. They will explain divine mysteries to you. Somewhere along the way, you will finally come to the realization, I'm home. There is more to being at home than having the divine will reigning in me. There's a family. What good is a home without a relationship with my family? Now you, the Father, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit are one family. They are enjoying you and you are enjoying them. You are at home because the divine will reigns in you and you are a member of a dynamic and miraculous relationship with the Trinity.